It's been weeks since I've been up here, and by God, doesn't it show? Grass is out of control, weeds are out of control. This is what I'm up here to do. Look at that. Although, look at my sunflowers. They are looking amazing. So yeah, weeds have got to be dealt with. Look at my spring onions, they look tremendous. As do the lollos. I'm going to have to take one of those tonight. Quick recap. Sunflowers, green lettuce at the back, half a row of parsnips, the other row is there, red lettuce, fantastic row of spring onions, normal onions, doing well. They always do well on this soil, although they don't like the weeds. Grapevine, it's just going, it's loving this hot weather. Future grapes. Oh dear, black fly. But some of the broad beans have started to come through. Won't be long before I can take those. Parsnips. They were getting battered by the pigeons until I put the cage around them. Cabbage. Under here, pak choy. More lettuce. Look at the weeds. Look at the weeds. That's it for up here. Oh my God. Black fly needs to be dealt with. Shadow. Hello, shadow. Sunflower. Currants. And we've got climbing French beans that have settled in, and we're going to do something. That's a courgette. My God, look at this. There's more weed than flower in this bed. It's going to be dealt with. Whether I get to it today or not, I'm not too sure. Same with this one. So basically, the name of this particular episode is The Great Plot Tidy Up. Let's get to it. I've tidied it up somewhat now. It does look a bit better, even if you can't see it. It is a lot less weedy. I'll show you my first sweet pea flowers. Beautiful. I can smell them from here. If you've never grown sweet peas, there's a video on my channel somewhere called How to Grow Sweet Peas from Start to Finish. You get so much bang for your buck with these little flowers. They are so highly scented, and I recommend them. And while I'm at it, I want you to be witness to the first pickings on the plot. I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take some spring onions. Let's go with this one. There we go. Shake all the critters out. And that'll be on my salad plate tomorrow. Let's put them down there for a second. And while I'm at it, I'm definitely taking some spring onions. I've got 3. Let me see how many. I don't want to disturb too many. Let's see if I can just get a couple out. I'll probably end up putting 3 or 4 out. Let's do that. There we go. Lovely stuff. I'll wash those off. They'll be on my sandwich. Time to give them a drink. You can't see the wood for the trees in this bed, or in this case, the onions for the weeds. Well, it's not brilliant, but it's better. And that's all that I'm worried about. Bloody weed there that I've missed, which I'll get in a second. There we go. Like I said, it's better. I've just noticed something quite sexy on the plot. And it's this. There we go. I bought this so long ago, I can't remember what the bloody name of it was. Look at all these berries here. Must have been about 6 or 7 years ago. And this is the first year it's given fruit. Back then, there was a big campaign, certainly on the local TV anyhow, about these, I can't remember what they're called. You can eat these berries. Oh my word. Anyway, I'm just surprised and happy that after 6 years or 7 years of trying, this has finally, I wouldn't say pay dividends, but we've got fruit on it. Now, apparently if you have one of these, it's supposed to taste a bit like, I think it was cherry maybe, I don't know. If any of you recognise those berries, do drop me a comment down below and tell me what plant this was. I could probably find that video. It's somewhere in my back catalogue of when I actually did plant it, and I was hopeful that it was going to be, you know, the new superfruit. That's what they were billing it as, some kind of superfruit. I don't think it turned out to be that way, but, you know, better late than never. Thumbs up, mystery plant. Oh no, I've just found something dead on the plot. It looks like, I reckon, like a shrew, maybe. Poor little blighter. Put him there. Yeah, I think that is a shrew. They're very timid creatures. And, I don't know. Yep, don't know what's happened there. He hasn't been eaten. So yeah. Maybe he just got a fright. Get off, Mr. Fly. Maybe something scared him to death. Who knows? Take a look at these. These are climbing French beans, which are completely obliterated, frazzled. I left them in the car by mistake, forgot about them for a couple of days. We had really hot weather and they were burnt to a crisp. But if you have a closer look there, between the two leaves, or the two stems, sorry, you can see leaves forming. So I think there's life in these guys. There we go. That one's frazzled. As are, let's go through the cage. those there. But just as a little experiment and a little look-see, I've planted these out anyhow, and fingers crossed they make it. We're 3 days on from the last bit of footage that I've shown you. I've been up here watering the nuts out of the allotment. As you can see, everything's had a drink. We've had some really hot weather over here at the UK, and it's forecast to get hotter at the weekend. The grapevine is going great guns, but it's getting out of hand a little. Might have to cut it back. And that's what this looks like now. Once it's had a drink and the weeds have settled down a bit, it's looking very clean and tidy. That can't be said for my neighbour's plot, who has given it up. She's moved on to another allotment site, and this is what you've got to deal with. Just thousands of weeds from these things here. And the same on the other side. My plot neighbour on this side has moved further up the allotment site, and it's a jungle. So that's the state of play at the moment. The grass needs cutting. That's what I'm up here to do. So they've had a drink. Look at how these guys have come on since the last video. Look at all the leaves that have appeared on each little grouping there with French climbing beans. So they've taken. This bed has been weeded. I'd like to take credit for it, but I can't. My dad came up and did a bit. It's looking amazing. I love it. Hollyhocks. That one's doing okay. The others aren't too far behind it, and hopefully a couple of months time we'll be getting some flowers off these jobbies. Again, more weeds and such, but oi, pigeons. Here's the little James Grieve apple tree that I've got. Pumps out loads of apples every year. I highly recommend you get yourself a patio apple tree. The June drop does get rid of some of these guys, but it's well worth getting an apple tree of some sort on your plot if you can. And that's it. Now it's time to strim. It's a lovely time of the evening now. Sun's just kind of going down. Birds are singing. It's just me up at the allotment site. Everything's had a trim, and I've got it back into some sort of shape again. But like I said, we've got some hot days ahead of us, so I think the watering cans are going to be my choice of weapon for the next couple of days until we get some rain, but it doesn't look like we're going to get anything, certainly for the next week. Anyway, I'll be up here each night doing a bit and leaving a bit. Anyway, that's it for this particular episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, that always helps, but most importantly of all, please do comment down in the comment section below. And until the next one, bye for now.